Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So today we're going to go and take a look at the Daima Mini Supreme Kai. I think that Supreme Kai seems like he's going to be an okay character. I feel as though, I mean, looking at his kit though, I think I really would have liked a little bit more. I mean, Daima Supreme Kai, he's not really... He doesn't have multiple turn support, which is shocking to me. I guess maybe Dokkan, they felt like there was already so much multiple turn support on the Daima category. But the thing I'm just kind of like wondering, like, I don't like... I just don't know that I'm... this is like... man, I'm stumbling over my words. We're not even a minute in here. But like, I feel like he's good. Like, he's an orb changer, and he has also got... support, right? Like, and a dodge for a character, right? Like, banner units are typically not going to be a character with 99% damage reduction or something like that, right? Like, these units do end up being typically, like, you know, dodging support type characters, but I don't know that they gave him enough. I just probably, like, would want to almost run maybe, like, Glorio over this guy. And I hate Glorio. So, we'll see. I don't want to just crush Supreme Kai here before we actually head on into a fight. But, like, even looking at it, too. So, if we jump over quickly, and then we'll talk about his build. 3 Daima allies or 3 Dragon Ball Seeker allies? Why couldn't this have been Realm of Gods right here? That's what I don't understand. Or get rid of Daima and make it Realm of Gods or something. That seems a little surprising to me. Yeah, I think 3 Daima and then 3 Realm of Gods would have been good. But, like, you know, the other teams, he's got, you know, Patara, Realm of Gods. I mean, I don't know. I guess we could probably make it work with, like, Demonic Power or some of these teams, but I don't think I like this guy's kit too much going in. We've just seen so much better from recent banner units with multiple turn supports, right? I think I really would love a character who would be giving, you know, like, he's got this nice support ability right here, which is Daima or Dragon Ball Seeker allies 2 key, 40% attack and defense. I mean, if that was 3 turns, now we're talking, because he's really impacting the fight. But let me not undersell him too much. Let's jump in. Let's see some of these numbers. See how he makes some of the other Daima characters look and feel before we bury him too hard here, right? Alright, guys. We are loading into an event. Daima Mini Supreme Kai. Let's see how useful he could be. Now, I was pretty negative leading in at the beginning part of this one, huh? So, let me maybe not be too harsh for him. Alright, so we started out in slot 2, by the way, when the turn started. That is a thing with him. So that means he changes AGL orbs to tech orbs. He did this already. Remember, his orb changing, this right here, these 3, this is like when he starts the rotation right here. So it's best for us, yeah, to float him. This is what we want right here. To create STR orbs for Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. That's the most important. So this guy is designed that we float him. That's exactly what you want to do with him, huh? Okay. Okay. That does make sense, right? Okay. So I guess we'll do that here. Next rotation, I think I'm actually going to leave Glorio on rotation, because just if we... So here's, you know, links, right? We're not going to have a lot of these up. Solid Support, Cold Judgment, Master of Magic, Brainiacs, Infighter, Godly Power, Fierce Battle. The easy way we'll be able to get a bunch of these up is next to Glorio, who's his best linking partner. So I'll leave Glorio in slot 2 in the next rotation, just so we could get all those links up. Alright, let's go. I'm actually not really dying to go all out right here. Nah, yes I am. I am. I'm going to go all out. I am going to go all out. Because we would want to make sure when we get to Super Saiyan 3 Goku at the end, that's when Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku has got his power up. Okay, so, Daima Supreme Kai, I mean, I guess I'm just kind of like, sort of like playing to win here, right? Mostly, but this is the way we would want to utilize this guy. He does get damage reduction. He's one of these characters, like the LR Jackie Chun type character, Carnival Kid Gohan type character, where he will super the enemy, and then he gets a bunch of stats based off of supering the enemy right there, right? So defense and damage reduction when he gets hit by an enemy he's supered. So if it's a fight with a lot of different enemies, I guess that could be bad for him, but you know, a lot of these difficult fights are kind of just, you know, these fights right here where we're just fighting a one phase. So mini Supreme Kai should be fine in here. I feel like I probably won't be using this guy too often. His orb changing is useful, but I do feel like this is kind of restrictive, and I'm not going to want to run him without having this. 3 Daima allies or 3 Dragon Ball Secret ally on the turn. Because, like, I mean, so we're running double STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which I think is the best way to do. Vegeta? What was that? Y'all saw that? Vegeta did 2 attacks. Vegeta just did 2 fucking attacks, right? Oh my god. Alright, I gotta lock in. It's been a bad proc day for me. But I was also playing like bullshit last couple videos. We won't be checking the comments on those. Hey, it happens. Mistakes happen all the time, okay? Oh, I gotta float mini Super Saiyan 3 right here. Because... Or... I'm gonna float... Yeah, I'm gonna do this. This way we'll have Daima mini Super Saiyan 4 on turn 6. That'll be his first turn with his power burst. Yeah, let's do that. I actually cannot believe Vegeta last turn. Are you out of your mind? 2 attacks by Vegeta? Is he an idiot? Alright, let me come back on turn 4 when Supreme Kai shows back up. But I just... Man, to me, it's a real bummer that Supreme Kai does not have multiple turn support. Like, he's not having an impact right now on what's happening. I just think that that is a huge sort of, like, just not good for this guy. This guy should be giving, like, he's basically restricted to, like, a Daima team, too. Like, again, if we're going to run double STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, like, we're probably going to want to run, like, the Super Saiyan 4s. Maybe people want to run, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, God Goku, Beast Gohan. There's so many good characters you'd want to run on that STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku team. But then this guy, like, you're going to run this guy without this? Fuck no. So, I just... They designed this guy horribly. Horribly. He's just restricted to a Daima team. That's it. Well, like, if we're running straight full Daima, we could run this guy. But I probably wouldn't even want to do that. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, like, I guess after we finish this run, let me just be like, okay, like, the aliens have the laser beams pointed at the planet. We have to win. I mean, am I going to bring Glorio or Supreme Kai? I think I'll bring Supreme Kai over Glorio. So, I mean, I guess, if, you know, again, if the aliens have lasers pointed at the world and I have to win in one try, I definitely would not run Glorio. Fuck no. So maybe I'd run Daima mini Supreme Kai at that point. Maybe. Alright, gamers, here we go. So, yeah, right here, now we'd be able to hit Supreme Kai, and at least we'd have all these links up right here. Okay. And, okay, keep in mind, Supreme Kai showed up in slot 1, right? This is the way our rotation was, which means we generated a lot of STR orbs, which certainly does help Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku a lot. So that is valuable, right? To just ensure that Super Saiyan 4 Goku is hitting this shit. Like, I don't want to pretend like that's not that good, but I still do feel like they could have... If they're going to restrict Supreme Kai to one team... Like, usually when a character is restricted to one team, which he's not really, but he kind of is. Does that make sense? It makes sense. If they're going to restrict a character to one team, the impact should be a lot higher than I think what Daima Supreme Kai is going to be giving. Because remember, he is giving support too, which is good. 2 key 40% attack and defensive support. But, like, can we take a look at the recent banner unit Piccolo? Maybe let's take a look at what his support looks like. Okay. So, oh yeah, cool. Okay, 30% attack and defense for 3 turns. Oh, and he also gives 30% attack and defense right there. That's pretty good. Oh, and he also gives 20% attack and defense right there, which is, this is permanent, by the way. Piccolo doesn't even have to be on rotation for this to hit him. And then, oh, here's another 30% attack and defense for 3 turns. So, what the fuck is up with Supreme Kai? I don't get it. Right? Like, now, Piccolo, you know, don't let them, you know, people lie about that Piccolo. He's very good. I would settle on him being very good. But you will lose running that Piccolo. Like, straight up, you're just going to get game overs sometimes with that Piccolo, and that's just how it is, right? Supreme Kai, at the very least, I mean, we're probably not going to be farming deaths too often with him, which is good. Oh, is there a chance Goku could be supering in slot 2? That'd be ideal, actually. Supering Supreme Kai. This is a rotation where we have all of his links up, like Cold Judgment, too. So that would be outstanding, actually, if we could get super here. On Supreme Kai. I'd love that. Okay, nice. Oh, triple! Wow, a triple super. Cool. Damn, he's supering right there, man. Fuck, dude. Yeah, that Goku hits hard. 34 million for Supreme Kai. Alright, there you go. Gets the additional the 70% chance. There's a super attack skip, by the way, too. Yep. We get hit. Double digits. That's good. That's good. Because in Goku, his damage can start to get pretty good at this point, right? Supreme Kai does have a KO screen, by the way. Don't ask me why, but he does. He does have a KO screen. Supreme Kai. Oh, what do I do on this next rotation right here? It would be best for us not to receive a super attack from Super Saiyan 2 Goku in slot 0. Glorio choked with that last attack right there. Oh, this is unfortunate here, dude. I don't have many Super Saiyan 3 Gokus active either. Shit. I might want to use. Well, I guess we just go. We just go mini Super Saiyan 3 in slot 1, huh? This is where we could take advantage of him. Yeah. Do I use Daima Vegeta's active here? Yeah, I think I kind of want to. Daima Vegeta's active. I'm gonna toss this. I don't believe this is gonna kill. It didn't. The reason I did that was to get the key support. I feel like that was going to be pretty important moving forward. Alright, I think Super Saiyan 2 Goku will kill us. But Mini Super Saiyan 3's got the survive KO. So we can handle it. We dodge it, nice. Yeah, he's really good, man. Really good character. Oh, 70 right there. That's nice. I did not trust Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku right there. I thought he would. I think he was going to get killed. Probably. I mean, he obviously, we could easily set up to where he could live right there, but in that instance, I think he was probably going to be fodder. Alright, so this is good. So now we have Mini Supreme Kai right here. He's giving support to these 2 active skills. So let's just go ahead and pop these right here. Let's see how we do. Alright, we're dropping some good damage for sure. Alright, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is totally fine in slot 1 right here. Remember, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he gets increased damage on his second turn. Okay, we'll do this. So, I mean, I guess what we're looking at right here is Supreme Kai You know, just orb changing to make it easier for Super Saiyan 4 Goku to get his 24 ki. And then the support ability giving him extra damage as well. But I just feel like Supreme Kai, we could add 2 additional things to him, and he's still not like a top, you know, 5 TUR. Like, we change his support. This should be 3 turns. I don't care. This should be 3 turns right here. And then, see, it has 50% dodge base, and then he also gets this 35% dodge before attacking. I feel like that should maybe be improved to maybe, like, it should be like 90% dodge pre-attack and then 70% dodge post-attacking is what he should have instead. Something like that. I just don't view him as doing much, which is surprising because that's not, most ban units we've seen recently, they do quite a lot, right? They're doing a lot. All right, so there's that. Normal, that's 70% right there. No, okay, we got the normal. Hidden potential system, super nice. Yeah, you see, like damage-wise, he's not really doing much. I just don't, like, he's just not that good. Like, he's not bad, but he's just not, like, that good, unfortunately. All right, let's pop this. We're chilling. We win, right? Like, this is over. This is a really good rotation right here because Glorio is actually really going to help us right here. Glorio is going to attack break one of those 2 Super Saiyan 3 Goku attacks, which means Mini Goku cannot be killed, right? Even if he gets hit by the super and it's a crit, he'll still be alive. So I think we're just going to win right here. We definitely have to get Supreme Kai's KO screen in the video. So I'll do that after this. Do we need to do another run? I mean, I guess we can, but it's not that important. Here, let's hit this. And then we got plenty of orbs right there for him. Perfect. Yeah, I think we probably should kill right here. Let's see what happens. Hopefully we get the EX. Well, both EXs. Alright, so we attack broke the normal. We dodged the super, though. Even if we had eaten that, we then would have been healing right here anyway, so. His design is very good. Oh, we might not actually kill right here. Yeah, we're going to have to live in turn 1 next turn, I think. Maybe, unless Super Saiyan 4 Goku has a really good turn right here. Let's see. EX? Yes. This might be a loss. I might need... Okay, we get an additional. Good, 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 good. I'll probably need, I guess, mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku to just be able to get an attack off next turn. No hidden potential system, okay. Or I guess maybe we failed the one built in. Alright, hopefully this is not a crit. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Yeah, lately, Super Saiyan 3 Goku has not been peppering me with crits very often. Alright, so remember, these are all guaranteed crits for Glorio here, so this is where mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku's EX could be pretty useful. Oh, you tricky bitch. Oh, this little fucker, man. Come on, Glorio. Put the team on your back. Okay. Never mind. Glorio had a good turn, but oh, dude, is this a loss from his dodges? Nah, he wasn't gonna kill. Damn, good turn, Glorio. Holy shit. I don't know. Well, if we hit all those, he would not be dead. He would still have a sliver of health if he didn't dodge those 2 supers, right? Wow, damn, dude. Remember I used Vegeta's active earlier? I mean, if we had crit right here, I mean, he could have killed. I think our best bet here is aiming for mini Super Saiyan 4. I think that's our best bet. Yeah, the one thing we could have done differently is I could have hung on to Vegeta's active. Okay, all that matters is the super. Oh, yes. Okay, we're not done yet, technically. I guess Goku could dodge a bunch of our attacks. Nani? He's a crazy man. Yeah, we need a super attack skip for this guy, by the way. Okay, I was gonna say, dude. Ah, it's over, it's over, it's over. Bro, dude, yeah, it's possible. Like, you can, like, that's one thing about this fight. Goku can kind of just, you know, nip and tuck and just dodge all your shit, man. That would be crazy. Could you imagine? Nah, we're good. We're chilling, we're chilling. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we got that. Whoops, almost dropped my phone. I'm a silly Billy. Okay, so we went over his dodging, his support. Yeah, he has his additional right there. Wait. Oh, Daima or Dragon Ball Seeker's enemy. We need to do a run with this active, actually. Yeah, we do. We didn't have this active, so we need to do another run with this active. That's fine. So yeah, we talked about his orb changing. This rainbow orb changing is good, but he's just not good enough, man. They needed a little, he needed more. He needed more. He really did. This should be 3-turn support. Considering he's restricted basically just to the Daima team, or like if we're doing like a Dragon Ball Seekers category mission or something like that, I just don't think they gave him. He's not bad, right? He's a support unit. He's supporting. He's got a lot of dodge. And he has rainbow orb changing. So it's like, he's not bad, but it's just, we're in a different era now, right? Like, I mean, I already made the comparison to Piccolo, right? Like, you know what I mean. Let me just look at, let's do a Daima team building session here. Let's just go ahead and empty out the team. All right, the aliens are attacking the Earth. I have to win this run, or the Earth is gone. Okay? We go Mini. We go Goma. We definitely go you. Certainly we go Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. And then I guess we do run... I would probably pick Supreme Kai right here over Mini Piccolo. I'm not... Oh, wait, here. Let me do this. I'm not really dying so much to run Mini Super Saiyan 3. Again, if the aliens have the laser beams pointed at the planet, I'm not too interested in running Mini Super Saiyan 3, sorry. Yeah, none of the rest of this. I'm not running the fucking Tamagamis. I'm not running Glorio. I guess, okay. I guess he does make the team, though, if, you know, I have to win or the aliens blow up the planet. I would run him over Majin Buu. I would. So, he's... Congratulations, Supreme Kai. You are the 6th unit on the Daima team. He's option 6 on Daima. Congratulations. If I would go in order of options, though, it would definitely be this. Wait, no. I actually would rather run this guy. Yeah. So, in order of character strength for the team... yeah, I would do this. Yep. This is, to me, the exact order of characters I would select. Right here. Okay. Chat in the hat. Let's get his KO screen quick. And then we just also need to quickly be fighting Daima enemy. There are the new Daima Supreme Innocent Battle stages. They're very baby mode stages, but we can hop into one of those. They are still fresh. They are still Supreme Innocent Battle, right? Alright, guys. Let's go ahead and aim to get the KO screen for Mini Supreme Kai. So keep in mind, Mini Supreme Kai, remember I said his dodge, it's a little low for me. 50% dodge baseline. He does have 35% extra dodge before attacking, up to 85%, which is good, but, I mean, Supreme Kai, we're not, I mean, I guess you guys could do what you want to. I will not routinely be running his ass in slot 1, though. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Alright, let's see how we do. Remember, we're here to get the KO screen, by the way, with Supreme Kai. Yeah, they gave him They gave him a fadeaway KO screen. Alright, good dodge. Yep, 85% dodge right there. Okay. Now we hit this. 24 million right here. Boom. KO. Fadeaway KO screen. Mini Daima Supreme Kai with the fadeaway KO screen. Really crazy stuff, then. They're just giving those out to anyone these days. Alright, let's hop into, My brain stopped working, sorry. It just literally came to a complete halt. Let's go to the Daima Supreme Innocent battle. We'll come right back. Alright, guys, we're hopping in. Fighting Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. So now that we're fighting a Daima enemy or a Dragon Ball Secret enemy here, we are going to be able to get some additional damage for Supreme Kai. Alright, so Supreme Kai started in slot 3, which means he just changed AGL orbs to physical, is what he did. But we already loaded into, I mean, a decent orb field right here, so, you know, no worries there. Alright, let's just hit this. My main focus here is really just to get Supreme Kai in slot 2 next turn, with Glorio in slot 3 next turn. So we'll probably do maybe mini Super Saiyan 3, Supreme Kai, and then Glorio. And nah, I'll probably leave adult Super Saiyan 4 in slot 1. That way there's a chance we can get the EX with him. Just get a little bit of a higher attack stat. Because usually with these, like, you know, these types of videos, these showcases, I'm more focused on what the attack stats we're getting is, rather than just, like what the actual damage dealt was, right? Okay. Alright, so we'll finish out this run, and then that will be it for the Supreme Kai video. Again, I think it's a bit of a flop of a... Well, I don't know. Calling him a flop is harsh, because he does have the dodge, damage reduction, rainbow orb changing support, but it's just like... I mean, units nowadays could be even more. Like, they could just be... There's even more that we could have, right? It is what it is. It's just how it goes. Whoa, Vegeta, good turn. 3 EXs? Nice, dude. Damn, strong turn for Vegeta. That's where, like, imagine we have mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku in front of him. Like, he can really... This guy, he's an offensive slot machine character for sure, but he could have a great turn, this guy. He can go nuts, right? Mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku could definitely bring out his full potential. He still took damage, this fucker? Adult Super Saiyan 3, you pussy? I remember this being a baby fight. He took that amount of damage right there? God damn, dude. Alright, anyway. Alright, we did a lot of damage on this rotation. God damn, dude. Alright, so, again, here's where Supreme Kai can come in pretty clutch for us, right? He shows up in slot 1 and then creates all these STR orbs. Although, he did create STR orbs, which is great, but we need to get the tech orbs in order to actually get us 24 key right here. Alright, so here's just the main thing, just looking to set up right here. So now we have Supreme Kai, Daima, Mini Supreme Kai right here. And we are fighting a Daima or Dragon Ball Secret enemy. So he's getting an extra 150% attack and a guaranteed additional super. And then remember, super attack effects, he's getting 50% attack and defense one turn. Those also have a high chance to stun. So if we're in... I don't know, a Dokkan event. They haven't really done a lot of fights recently where stunning is like a major play, right? That's not been a recent thing at all. Alright, let's go. Missed the EX, of course we did. Did you crit? Bro, that's not 77%. No, it's not. It cannot be 77%. How does it miss so often? It feels like it's a 25% chance, the EX for him. Oh, a triple super? No, close. I really pop if Daima Goku triple supers for us. He never does. This should be double digits, right? Easy. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say, this is a little bit of a baby fight, but I mean, it is kind of like a new stage, so. Alright, Daima. Supreme Kai, let's go. 43, okay, sure. Next to Glorio. Now we have a guaranteed additional super. Boom. We got an additional 70% chance to be a super. We missed. Hidden potential system, we don't get it. Okay. Yep, so there we go. There is Daima Mini Supreme Kai. I mean, he's okay. He at least has good abilities. It's just it feels like he just doesn't have enough good abilities. Especially considering I really think he's restricted just to the Daima team, right? Because I mean, this is same turn. Wait, is this? Does this trigger, is it 3 Daima allies on the team? Or 3 Dragon Ball Seeker allies on the same turn? No, it's saying 3. It's saying 3 in the rotation. And like, you must have this active, obviously. We need to have this up. Alright, in the meantime though, we did cook this boy right here. Let's start with Mini Super Saiyan 4. This will get his support going, right? Beautiful. And then I think we could probably do Mini Super Saiyan 3 and it'll probably kill right here. Let's see. Ooh, not quite. Not quite. Alright, well, Adult Super Saiyan 4 will get his KO screen right there. Yep, so there was Mini Supreme Kai. I just wish, again, since he's pretty much just restricted to the Daima team, I just wish that he would have a little bit more going on the Daima team. Multiple turn support. The orb changing is nice and stuff, but yeah, he really should have, like, multiple turn support from his passive and, like, super attack effect support or something to really give you incentive to run him, right? I do think so. Alright guys, so there was the Daima Mini Supreme Kai. Definitely does have some good abilities, but again, do wish he just had a little bit more there. Alright, so this is Calm Analysis and Execution Supreme Kai Mini Daima. In terms of the teams here, I mean, it's Realm of Gods is the only other thing he has besides the 4 Daima leaders right here in terms of 220. But, I mean, it's he's not really set up for a Realm of Gods team, so I don't know why. They definitely could have made him available on Realm of Gods, right? So his leader skill is Daima or Dragon Ball Seeker, category key 3, 130% of stats. Passive skill, Knowledge to aid allies. He gets 250% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then he goes Daima and Dragon Ball Seeker allies 2 key 40% attack and defense. Then he has a 50% chance to dodge. If there's a Daima or Dragon Ball Seeker enemy, he gets an extra 150% attack and a guaranteed additional super. We do love guaranteed supers. If he's the first attacker at the start of the turn, like as the turn starts, he changes AGL key spheres to STR key spheres. If he starts out in slot 2 when the turn starts, he'll change AGL key spheres to tech key spheres. And if he starts in slot 3 at the start of turn, he'll change AGL key spheres to physical key spheres. Considering his reliance on being on the Daima team, it's most valuable if he'll create STR key spheres for Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku Adult, right? Who really wants the STR key spheres. That's very important for him. So, I mean, this guy is really tailor-made. In order to do this, you want to float the character. So this guy seemingly is designed to float. He'll come back in slot 1 and give Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku a ton of STR orbs when he comes back. That, like, seems to be the intended way to play with this guy. And then if he's the third attacker at the start of turn, he changes AGL key spheres to physical key spheres. But I mean, the physical doesn't really matter too much. The tech orbs sometimes you could maybe help Adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, but key is not really as much of a struggle for him as it is Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Super Saiyan 4 Goku's key mechanic is a little bit more restrictive, I think. Then, if there's 3 Daima allies or 3 Dragon Ball Seeker allies attacking in the same turn, he changes int key spheres to Rainbow. He gets 350% attack and 150% defense. He becomes super effective against all types, and he has an additional that has a 70% chance to be a super. That part of his passive does really restrict him quite a bit. Before attacking, he gets an extra 35% chance to dodge. When attacking with 12 or more ki, he gets 250% attack and defense. And when he gets hit by an attack from an enemy who is hit by Supreme Kai's super, he gets another 250% defense and has 50% damage reduction. His super attack is the Swinging Strike Combo. He gets 50% attack and defense for 1 turn, does supreme damage to the enemy, and then has a 50% chance to stun. Link set is Solid Support, Cold Judgment, Master of Magic, Brainiacs, Infighter, Godly Power, and Fierce Battle. Here's his best linking partners, right? Glorio is a main one. Mostly we're looking for like Daima characters here or Dragon Ball Seekers. It's not really too stacked. It's like Mini Piccolo and Glorio pretty much, right? So yeah, there's that. But I mean, this is not a character like Links and stuff like that are super important for a character who is going to be like Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Slot 1, strong defense, aiming to do a lot of damage, that type of character. Links are much more important than floating, rainbow orb changing support type character. Like, this guy's role is not to do damage, right? He's really trying to make things easier for Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku to get 24 ki and hopefully get his EX supers off, right? That's what this Supreme Kai's role is. Then his 12 ki multiplier is 140%, which is the typical number for a band unit character like this. And then finally, Supreme Kai, we do have a couple of categories that he's on. So he is on the Daima category team. Right now, I mean, I do like getting more Daima characters. Daima is probably never going to be a better team than it is right now. And I mean, it's fun getting like new named characters, characters that like this version of Supreme Kai has like never been in Dokkan before, right? Like, I don't know, Blue Gogeta, of course, 50 times more hype, shit like that. But he would be what, the 4th Blue Gogeta we'd be getting, right? Where this at least is fresh, so I'll take that, right? Like, a Rinsu we're anticipating is going to be part of the Peppy Gal batch. It is still a brand new character in the game, which is pretty fun. Then, Supreme Kai is also on the Potara category team, okay? Potara does not get as many buffs as it used to back in the day, right? Back then, like, Potara was like a major team because it's just constant Potara buffs coming out. Nowadays, not really so much, right? Then, Supreme Kai is also on the Realm of Gods category team, but I wouldn't really say he is a great Realm of Gods option, right? But he is on the Realm of Gods category. Then, he's also here on Dragon Ball Seekers. We could run a Dragon Ball Seeker team. He's restricted to Daima or Dragon Ball Seeker, so I guess that's something we could do. If it's a Dragon Ball Seekers mission, he probably could help us quite a bit, right? Then, he's also on the Time Traveler category team. I do think it's very likely that Time Traveler is going to become kind of like a major category at some point, especially with the quest mode characters kind of on the horizon. I think we could see that happen. And then finally, Supreme Kai, of course, is a demonic power category character right there, right? So there we go. There is the mini Daima Supreme Kai. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I will catch y'all next time.